Okay. See if we can make this one interesting. Okay. I wonder how big we're going to make it. Going to make it 81.6 for a change. Now this stupid user interface is so annoying, folks. I'm over it. What can I do? I can't do anything to change the Konica Minolta functionality. We're going to leave the contrast as normal, and we're just going to lighten it off. Let's see if we can make this look good. Let's see. All right. Right, let's see what we've got. We've got here North Shore Times, a Snooty magazine, and here's a Snooty successful artist. I'm sick of successful artists. I'm sick of seeing these rich bitches who just make boring art get the fucking recognition. I can only make art. I can't run a business. I can't work in a normal day job, except work in a sheltered workshop, so because of the brain damage I got. So I'm not able to, but I can't make use of my talent and turn it into a money spinner. I mean, as well as being good at it and liking it, I just can't. It costs me money. It's costing me loads of money, and I haven't got that sort of money to continue with, playing around with for much longer. That looks really cool. I'm wondering where the centre of our job is going to be. I'm going to make that there. But I'm sick of these successful rich people who don't have to work in art to be able to function without any major impairment. I can't work in a normal job. There's not enough work anyway, even if I was a fully functional person. Too much automation, too much tightening of the belt of the big corporations. Big companies just don't care. They just want to automate, and they don't care about giving someone a decent living. It's all rich people's bullshit. It's all about greed. It's all greed and porkery. And I'm sick of rich people. I'm sick of hearing about them. I'm sick of them dictating to us how we should live our lives. You know? They think because they can make things, because they can sell things or whatever, like companies like Konica Minolta, for example. But they don't seem to care. And why do they send things to China? That's the other bitchy thing that I hate, is that most of the manufacturing is sent offshore. We don't have any manufacturing jobs in this, very few. So we're not a very good place to live when it comes to the amount of work and the quality of work we have. All these rich people, these big CEOs are crushing the less fortunate, and it's just not fair. That looks a bit backgroundy, and I just wish I had the power to make a difference, folks. But I'm just another piece of shit that the rich hate. I know Konica Minolta hates me, but I don't care. I don't give a shit anymore what they think of me. Once upon a time, I used to be afraid of what big companies like Xerox, for example, thought of me. But now I don't give a fucking rat's pussy anymore about it. Fucking idiots. I don't care about Xerox. I don't care about Ricoh or Konica Minolta. I don't care what they think of me anymore. They can go get fucked. I don't have any allegiance to them anymore. I don't feel a sense of desire to respect and revere these companies. I don't anymore. That's how disillusioned I've become. That's how fucking angry I've become at the status quo of this dumb fuck industry. Honestly, I have no I have no fucking respect or admiration for any of these rich people in the photocopier industry. I've got no fucking respect for them, folks. It's not fucking right that the poor get kicked by the huge companies because there's no more work for them. And yet, what can I say? And the big companies can make all the decisions and they don't care about human rights anymore. It's not the 90s anymore, folks, where there was some kind of traction happening in the industry, in the photocopier industry. There was some traction happening. Things were moving, but it never happened. It never eventuated. It was just a slight titillation of a moment where big companies were tapping into talent, real talent, not fake, not money fucking talent. But now it's not like that anymore. And basically Canon had a research facility called CISRA. And I read that CISRA was closing down. So some of these brilliant minds at CISRA are going to have to bloody deal with unemployment because they're going to be, the CISRA is folding. So this was like a research and design outfit at Canon. So Canon are an example of tightening of the belts of the rich and leaving people destitute. Fuck me dead. So I'm not happy with the status quo of the rich and the companies like Canon, as well as Konica Minolta, Ricoh, Xerox. So I'm not happy with the way things have become, folks. But I've got no power. I've got no say. I just make my videos, talk about shit, same old bullshit, and nothing seems to change for the better. There's just no change. And human rights has become a big issue, but there's no, like climate change. And these big companies don't care. They call themselves socially responsible, but I call that fucking bullshit. Just like greenwash is green, supposedly green technologies or green products not being green, and they're just touted as green, but they use it as a money-making scam. So I'm over these companies, these big fucking companies. I don't care what they think of me. They can go fuck themselves. They can go to buggery. But anyway, we've made this look interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.